Welcome back to Peace and Perfume. It's me, Jamie, and I'm so glad you're here today. I had a subscriber ask me if I could make a really long video to help them fall asleep. And I thought, what better way to do that than to go over each and every one of the perfumes I have in my collection in full detail. So this is going to be a very, very long video, and hopefully by the end you'll be fast asleep. I have made a video similar to this on my perfume channel, going over my whole perfume collection. However, in that video, I just briefly said the name of the perfume and moved on. So if that's more your thing, you can definitely check that video out. I'll have it linked down below in the description box. But this video, I'm going to be going over each and every one in detail. This is the first time I've done this. This is going to be a pretty huge endeavor, but I'm very excited to share all these with you. So I guess let's start on the top shelf and work our way down. We'll start over here. On this shelf, I have some of my gold colored perfumes. And I've got my Donna Born in Roma collection. So let's start at the top here with Cashmere and Palo Santo. I love the magnetic lids. This perfume is very smoky, but there's also a sweet vanilla. It's like a smoky, woody, sweet vanilla. And it's very cozy, but also very, has a sophistication to it, or like a classiness to it. Perfect for fall and winter. This one here is by the same collection, the Donna Karan Cashmere collection. This one is Cashmere and Vanilla Essence. And this one is more, how do I describe it? It's more of a woody vanilla. It's very rich, deep vanilla, very cozy. There's this little bit of fruity green apple in there. Again, perfect for like fall and winter time. The juice in here is already getting darker, which I love when vanilla perfumes do that. I will say, out of these two perfumes, if you're gonna buy one, I would go with the Cashmere and Palo Santo. That one's my favorite. But this one's really nice too. Then we have Devotion, a great summertime perfume in my opinion. Very sour, sweet citrus candy, and then it dries down into a very creamy, sweet vanilla. one's one of my favorites. Then we have Leisure in Paradise. This one is very, very tropical. Got pineapple, coconut. There's papaya in here that comes off so sweet and creamy and almost like milky. Very tropical summertime. This one is a very, very expensive perfume. And so I almost hate to wear it. It does smell really, really nice, but I don't know if I would repurchase it or not. I'd like to find some cheaper alternatives for papaya tropical scents. The one downside to this is that the atomizer on here sprays out so much product. It drenches you in perfume. I don't really like that. And for the price point, you would think they would have better atomizers, but it is what it is. Then we have J'adore L'Or. This one is like, I described it as like the nectar from the gods. Like, I don't know, there's just something so intoxicating about the scent. It's a white floral, but it's almost hard to describe. It's just so beautifully done. And it's got an amazing ciliage. It's very expensive, but I do think this one is worth the price because it is just so unbelievably beautifully done. Very sophisticated, classy, but yet like everyday rich auntie vibes. The only thing I don't like is that the lid pops off so easily, so you can't pick it up by the lid or you'll drop it. It's very unstable, but it's like liquid gold, and that's exactly how this scent is. Like just like liquid gold perfume. And then we have Libre Le Parfum. This one is my favorite from the Libre line. This is also a more expensive fragrance, but you can get it at somewhat of a discount on Joma Shop. This one is very, very sweet, bourbon vanilla, warm, spicy citrus. It's got the lavender in there, the sweet, thick honey. It's really good for fall and winter time. And it's it's sexy, but also very classy and sophisticated at the same time. It's also very cozy as well, like very comforting and cozy. This one's one of my very favorites as well. Then we have Scandal Absolu. And I love the legs on this. This one, you don't need much. It is very strong, very beast mode energy. It's a very, very sweet, thick, honeyed tuberose. And a lot of sweet, creamy sandalwood and a little bit of fig, fruity fig. It's absolutely intoxicating, but very, very sweet, and can overpower a room very quickly if you're not too careful. But this one is also one of my very favorites. Then I've got the original J'adore here in a rollerball. And this one is very, to my nose, it's very soapy. It's like a fresh floral, but it's done in like a soapy way. It smells very, I don't want to say dated, that's not the right word. It smells very classic, very, very classic J'adore. And I really love this, especially for like springtime. And because it's a rollerball, it's more of a like oily gel consistency versus like a real liquidy consistency. So then we have Burberry Goddess, the original, and I put some rhinestones on there. This one is just so beautiful. A very good, like crowd-pleasing type of scent. It's a sweet vanilla with just a hint of lavender, a little bit of cacao. It's a little warm, spicy, but it's perfectly balanced in every way that you could wear this for just about any occasion. Whether it be dressed up or dressed down, whether it be in the middle of wintertime or in the middle of summertime, just anything and everything. It's a perfect signature scent. This one is Burberry Goddess Intense, and I was not a fan of this perfume at first. I didn't like it at all at first. But now, as you see, I have a full bottle. What this one does is amp up the lavender, which a lot of people didn't like about the scent. But they're amping up the lavender because the vanilla is really amped up to the extreme. So it makes sense that they would want to also bring up the lavender. That way it balances everything out. And the vanilla is amped up in here. I think it's that patchouli that's doing it, because there's this rich, deep, earthy patchouli in the base. That's like, I feel like that's what's making the vanilla like extra sweet and thick. But this is definitely more, in my opinion, more of a fall and wintertime version of the original. And I will say, this type of bottle, I love the look of the bottle. Like, this is one of my favorite bottles. And the Devotion bottle is one of my favorite bottles as well. I love the detail of it. Okay, so here we have the Donna Born in Romas. I can't wait to get my nose on the newest one, but I have 4 here in my collection so far. This one is the original. She is a classic. She is a crowd pleaser. she's also one of those perfumes that you could wear for any occasion, anytime, anywhere, and she's going to perform amazingly. She's just one of those perfumes you can trust. You can trust that she's going to last. You can trust that people are going to, when they're around you, they're going to enjoy this scent. And you can trust that it's going to go with whatever occasion you're going to. This one has a lot of jasmine. It's woody, very sweet. Fruitiness going on in here as well. Like, just, she's so pretty and just perfectly balanced, I think. And this one is the Donna Born in Roma Extra Dose. This one has got a little bit of jasmine in there, but they have amped up the fruitiness and almost made it like a tart, juicy cranberry type of fruitiness. And then there's also some bourbon, like a boozy smell. And then the vanilla in here is amped up to the extreme. And I love this pink bottle with the studs. This one is Donna Born in Roma Green Stravaganza. And this one smells like how the juice looks. See how it's kind of green looking? This one has a fresh, zesty opening. Almost like a lime, like a spritz of lime or something. And then it dries down. It's very powdery, jasmine and vanilla, but it's done in a very soft way. And it's so fresh with the powdery and the softness that I feel like this would be perfect for like an everyday scent, or like if you're going to the gym or the office. And then we have Donna Born in Roma Intense. This one, the jasmine has been amplified big time. So heavy, heavy jasmine. And then a heaping dose of vanilla and amber. So very sweet, very bold, very powerful, very sexy, date night type of scent. Now we'll move on to the second tower I have here on my top shelf. Let's start in the back with my Bombshell collection. I have the Bombshell Midnight. I love the ribbon on this. This one is a dark cherry, and it's a little woody. There's a sweet vanilla in here. It's very fresh, but it has like there's something grounding it and kind of making it a little bit deeper and darker. More of like a date night type of scent. More sexy smelling versus flirty smelling. And I think that's because of the woods in here. Bombshell Intense also has cherry and vanilla, but this one is done in more of a candy, sweet, fresh, more flirty, youthful, playful type of way. The Bombshell Seduction is one of my favorite bombshells. This one is very interesting. It's like a white floral, but it's very sweet, but it's also a little aromatic and herbal. And so it comes off almost like a mint gum, but it's also very white floral smelling. Like it's just really interesting, and like it draws people in. Like, you know, oh, what does that smell? Really nice for springtime. It's very alluring and unique, in my opinion. And Bombshell Soiree. This one is another one of my favorite bombshells. I love the ribbon here. This one is a fresh, sweet, aquatic, candied pear. Very, very sweet, almost comes off like a cotton candy. Perfect for springtime. I love the look of the bottle here. And I have some Ellis Brooklyn perfumes. We've got Guava Granita. I want to mention that I love the magnetic lid. Whenever a perfume house has magnetic lids, that gets me so excited. So all of these perfumes have the magnetic lid. This one is a tropical, sweet, creamy smoothie. Very summertime vibes. Just drinking like a tropical smoothie by the poolside. Really nicely done. And there's a Florist. I love this pink matte color. This one is a very, very, very dominant white floral perfume. Perfect for springtime. Ultra feminine. It's very creamy, sweet white florals. Lots of tuberose. And I also get just a pinch of greenness in here as well, just adding to the overall fresh floral smell. It kind of reminds me of like going into a flower shop. Like that's the sort of smell that you get, like you're just surrounded by all of these fresh flowers. But they're so sweet. The tuberose in here almost has that, for those of you who don't know, sometimes tuberose can come off a little like a hint of bubble gum, and that's kind of what I'm getting in here. Really love this one. And then we've got Queen's Caramel. You can't tell in this lighting, I don't think, but there is a transition from the orange to more of like a pink color. And this one is a very sweet, creamy caramel honey mixed with like a milky river of melted white chocolate, a hint of maple and sea salt. Very, very delicious, sweet gourmand, perfect for fall and winter. It's very comforting smelling. Then we have Miami Nectar. This one is, as the name suggests, a very summertime scent. This is very tropical, very fresh, aquatic, juicy pineapple. Very, very pineapple dominant. Really love this one. If you're a pineapple perfume lover, this one is super, super pineapple in here. It's just really nice for summertime and very refreshing as well. And then we have Apple Love. This one reminds me more of fall time because there's a red, juicy apple in here and a little bit of peach. This is a creamy, fruity, sweet. I also get a little bit of the plum blossom in here. It just smells like fall time in a bottle. And you could absolutely pair the Queen's Caramel with Apple Love, and then you would get like a caramel apple type of vibe. Okay, so now we have the Very Sexy collection. Let's start with the original. We got the original Very Sexy, and this one is a very juicy blackberry and clementine type of fruity scent. And there's also this hint of creamy coffee off in the distance, making this very smooth and sensual. And this is also very, very spicy, but a very sweet spicy, almost like a spicy sweet candy type of vibe, but very dark and sexy. This one is Very Sexy Night. As you can see, the bottle is much deeper. And this one is a dark, juicy, thick plum mixed with a really buttery suede. It is very dark, very sexy. And then we have Very Sexy Scarlet. And this one, I used to, just think it was okay, but now I love it. It's a very soapy, clean, musky rose soap. It's just like a bar of rose soap. Very fresh, clean. And then we have Very Sexy Euphoric. And I love the look of the bottle here. This kind of like pinky purple color. This is, has a very fruity, lychee. I pick up some cherry blossom. And there's also a heaping dose of tonka bean in here. And so as this dries down, it becomes very creamy, sweet vanilla. Really, really nice scent. It's newer to my collection, so I'm still getting to know her, but I really enjoy this one. This is another perfume that is newer to my collection. This one is very sexy blush, and this one is a fresh, clean, white floral. And it's done in such a smooth, silky way. I think this would be really nice during the springtime. And there's this honeysuckle in here that gives it this natural, light sweetness. Very feminine. Love this one as well. So then I have some 7 Virtues perfumes. We got the Oh America. This one is very much like a, it smells very nostalgic. It's like a barbecue picnic, 4th of July weekend. You literally get like a warm, spicy barbecue type of smell, like a pecan pie mixed with like an apple pie and some vanilla ice cream. And so it's very gourmand. It's a sweet, rustic, warm, spicy gourmand is how I would describe this. And then we have Oh Canada. And this one was from the same, these two came out in the same little collection. The Oh Canada is also a very rustic, sweet, warm, spicy gourmand. This one has a touch of like a worn-in leather smell. And there's also a bit of bacon in here, mixed with some maple and some caramel, and it's so delicious smelling. It smells like being in a cabin with your family. It's wintertime and there's tons of snow outside. But inside, everyone is cozy and warm. There's a fireplace going, and like somebody's cooking breakfast in the kitchen and you can smell it all around you. Like, that's what this smells like. Very, very comforting. Then we have Coconut Sun. This one I bought at the end of the summer. So as you can tell, I haven't been able to use it much, but I suspect this will get much more wear once the weather gets warmed up. This one is a fresh, sweet, citrusy, coconut, tropical type of perfume. Very beach vibes, sitting by the poolside. And the coconut in here comes off a little bit like a tanning lotion or a sunscreen, which I really like. And then we have Cherry Ambition. This one is my #1 favorite cherry perfume of all time. This is a sweet, juicy cherry perfume mixed with powdery, fluffy, sweet marshmallows. But then as this dries down, it becomes a little bit more sexy, a little woody, a little resinous, warm, spicy. There's also some cherry blossom in here. Just really nicely done cherry perfume. And very long lasting as well. Then we have Candied Lychee. And this smells so pink and pretty and feminine. It's very fruity, sweet, but also like a sugary, crystallized, jelly bean type of smell, like a jelly bean candy type of smell. And then there's also some like sweet amber, and the vanilla in here is so creamy and delicious. Just like a nice flirty, fun, candy, fruity perfume. But there's also some freshness in this overall perfume. So because of that, it's not too heavy or too sickly sweet. It's really nice. The peony in here is really nice as well, if you're a fan of peony. So now we are moving down to the next row of shelves here. We'll start over here. In the back, we've got Lychee Rose. This is a very feminine, fruity, sweet, very sparkling, bubbly, effervescent, fresh perfume. Perfect for springtime. And then we have Sweet Tooth by Sabrina Carpenter. This one is a very powdery, sugary, sweet, fluffy marshmallow scent with a hint of chocolate. And we have Barbie. This one is very feminine, fresh, fruity, sweet, creamy white florals, and it actually has whipped cream in the base, so it's like extra creamy, sweet, and just very, very feminine, good for springtime as well. Then we have Livia Bell, Vanille Nude. This one is a musky, clean, sweet, powdery vanilla. Ultra feminine, very easygoing, crowd pleasing, very good for like a signature scent. And we've got Mont Blanc Signature. This one is a very clean, creamy, sweet, musky perfume that has a sweet, citrusy clementine in there as well, and some florals. This is a great signature scent. Then we have Very Sexy Oasis. This one is tropical, summertime, coconut, tanning lotion type of vibe. And the tuberose in here is what makes the coconut come out even more. Like it's so summertime. I just love this one so much. But I think Victoria's Secret is phasing this perfume out. I hope that they revive it in the future. Then we have My Devotion. This one is very different than the original I talked about. I love the bottle of this. It's like a baby pink. And of course I love the little emblem. This one is very sweet, fresh, very feminine, pink peony, and some creamy sweet vanilla. This is Rose Era, and these bottles are also magnetic, and I love that. This one is a very clean, fresh, soapy rose with some fresh strawberry and some pear. Just very, very soapy, clean smelling. Then we have Hippie Rose. This one is a very, it's got a sweet rose in here, but it's very dirty. The patchouli in here is very prominent, and it's a very, very dirty, earthy patchouli. As the name suggests, you know, hippie rose. But I really, you know, I don't gravitate towards this type of scent all the time, but every now and then I like a good dirty patchouli. And then we have Burberry Her Intense 2024 edition. And I say that because there are other Burberry Her Intenses that have come out, but they've been discontinued. This is their new Burberry Her Intense. And this one is a very warm, sensual amber mixed with a little bit of citrusy orange blossom and some fresh strawberries. And then we have Chloe Nomad. This one is very citrusy, and the citruses are bright and sparkling. And then in the base, you have this earthy oak moss and patchouli, and it's woody. And it just reminds me of like a woodland fairy type of vibes. Really good signature scent as well. This one is Flora Bloom Forte, and this one is going to be beautiful during the spring. I bought this later in the year, but I can just tell by the scent profile, this is going to shine in the springtime. It's very sparkling, bubbling, effervescent, sweet. It's got a mango in there, so it's a little tropical, and it's it kind of smells like a tropical pink sweet champagne is how I would describe this. This one is called Peony and Peppercorn, and this one is a very fresh, clean, sweet, feminine, peony dominant perfume. Very nicely done, very, very feminine, flirty, youthful, perfect for spring. And then we have Bora Bora. This is an older classic. It's kind of a hidden gem, very inexpensive. I love the iridescent look of the bottle. So this one is very fresh, aquatic, tropical, sweet, creamy tuberose. And the tuberose is so sweet and creamy, it comes off like a coconut. So it's very like, it's very white floral, but done in such a tropical summertime way. Very nice and very long lasting for such an affordable cost. Okay, now let's move over to this row here. We'll start in the back here. This one is the Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. This one is very caramel, sweet. It's got a little bit of floral in there. It's creamy. It's got some vanilla and a little bit of fruitiness as well. Very flirty, fun. And I love the look of these bottles. This one is Viva La Juicy, and again, the bottles are so cute on these. This one is also a very caramel, sweet, a little fruity and floral. Then we have Viva La Juicy Le Bubbly, and this one is discontinued now, so I'm glad I have this. The price of this is probably going to start to go up now. I love this bottle. This is probably one of my favorite bottles because of the bubbles here. They go all the way around. And there's some little bubbles up here. This one is very fresh and, as the name suggests, very bubbly, very effervescent, very sweet, like champagne-like. I think of like a celebration. This is a very happy, mood-boosting perfume. This one is Viva La Juicy Sucre. This is my second favorite bottle because of the way it looks like it's in a cupcake tin. And the icing dripping down the bottle is so cute. This one is a very sweet, delicious vanilla and almond cupcake. This is Viva La Juicy Rose, or it might be called Rosé, I believe. This one is very fresh, floral, very pink, feminine, also has a sparkling quality to it. It's got a pear note in here as well. See, this one's very glittery. It's got a little champagne bottle up here. I would love to collect some more of the Viva La Juicy perfumes. They're not super long lasting, but they're so fun just to collect, and they smell really cute. I like them, and they make me happy. Okay, now we're gonna move over. Let me move my jungle out of the way here. Got like a whole jungle going on. So now we have this shelf. Let's start off in the back. This one is Hearts and Daggers. And this one is a fresh, sweet mango perfume. So it's very tropical, and it's almost done in like a shampoo-y type of way. So it's like a tropical, clean, fresh mango shampoo that's very fun for the summertime. And I love the details on the bottle here. herbal. This is a men's cologne, but I really love this for myself. It has a very fresh, aquatic, sweet, fruity pear, and then it's mixed with a earthy patchouli and also a little bit of leather. So a very interesting combination, and I really like this. Now we have Elizabeth and James, Nirvana. I think this is the bourbon, Nirvana bourbon, yeah. And I believe this one's been discontinued. This one is a little boozy, very sweet, creamy vanilla, very woody, really sensual, sexy, deep, fall and winter type of fragrance. And this bottle looks so like 80s to me. I really like it. Roberto Cavalli. This one is a sweet, creamy amber vanilla mixed with some orange blossom. Really nicely done perfume. Very inexpensive. Really nice fall time perfume is what I would use this for. Amethyst. This one is a juicy, dark berry perfume. Very fresh, juicy, dark berry perfume. It's woody. There's also some vanilla. It's a little green. Really good. Wonderfully done. Blackberry perfume. Highly recommend. And again, it's very inexpensive. This one is La Vie Belle L'Elixir. And this is not a safe blind buy, but I love this one. It's like a sugar plum fairy. It has this sparkling, effervescent quality. It has those fairy vibes, magical fairy vibes. It's a little aquatic and floral, but it's also got a little bit of like buttery suede. It's a little, the raspberry in here is very prominent, a very sweet, syrupy raspberry liqueur. It's just a very interesting scent profile. This one is Velvet Vanilla, and it is a creamy sweet white floral, but the tuberose in here is so like bubblegum dominant, so I call this my bubblegum perfume. It just smells like sweet, sugary bubblegum floral. I used to pronounce this as Mirabelle, but somebody had told me that it's pronounced Mirabelle, I believe. I hope I'm saying that right, Mirabelle by Vicanto. And this one has such a velvety feel to it. So it does get like dog hair stuck on it, but I do like the way it feels. This is a very creamy, sweet vanilla. mixed with something aromatic in here that's almost coming off minty. And it's also a little warm spicy, but also cooling at the same time. A really interesting perfume, very unique, niche smelling, but very sweet and delicious. And I'm so glad I had this one. Because looking at the notes, I would have never thought to pick this up, but I'm glad I did. This is probably, other than the Leisure in Paradise I just talked about, this Oud Satin Mood is probably my most expensive perfume I have in my collection. I like to mainly buy affordable fragrances, but there are some exceptions, and this is one of them. This one is Oud Satin Mood, and it is such a sweet, rosy jam, is how I would describe it. And it's so intoxicating and alluring. And the rose in here comes off a little bit clean as well. So it's like it's clean, but it's also like sweet jam at the same time. It's really interesting, but very sexy smelling, very expensive, you know, luxurious smelling. This one is Chocolate Queen, and it's a very creamy chocolate fudge mixed with caramel. It's a little boozy, just an amazing, delicious chocolate perfume. Rouge Smoking. This one is a fizzy cherry soda with spicy, sweet candies and a dollop of vanilla bean ice cream is how I would describe this. And I love the color of the juice in here. This is Mercedes-Benz Club Black, and this is a men's cologne. But it smells so similar to Guerlain. I can't think of the name of it. It's the vanilla one from Guerlain. It smells really similar to that, but this is a little fresher in the opening. It dries down. It starts out like citrusy fresh, and as it dries down, it's got this smooth, smoky, vanilla amber. It's sexy, really nice. The Original Poison. This one is such a classic. This one is strong. It is beast mode. It is not messing around. She is dark. Like vampire vibes is what I get from this. Very, very dark and vampy. And it smells fruity. It's got florals in here. It's got honey. It's very sweet and thick. It's got ambers in here, very resinous, but there's also, the main thing I pick up is the jasmine. Very, very jasmine heavy. But it's just so powerful and has so many different notes in there, but they all come together to be creamy and sweet and like intoxicating and so very dark and heavy. Next up we have Santa Barbara Strawberry. This one is very fresh, airy strawberries. Sweet, realistic strawberries out in a field somewhere. Really nicely done and very long lasting. Strawberry Letter. This one is a sweeter strawberry, and it's mixed with some plum, and this has a little bit more earthiness in the base. but very strawberry dominant as well, as the name suggests. Then we have Q Perfume. Love the lid. This one is a very sweet, juicy dark cherry mixed with some sexy jasmine and some vanilla. This is an intoxicating, beautiful fragrance. And the cherry in here is so fruity and dominant and lasts throughout the whole wear of the perfume. Really nicely done cherry perfume. It's probably my second favorite cherry perfume of all time. Now we're going to move down to the next shelves here. We'll start with the Veneno Bianco. I love the snakes on the bottle. This one is very tropical summertime vibes. It's got a citrusy coconut. It comes off like a sunscreen. It's very powerful and long-lasting, and it smells very expensive as well, even though it's really not. But it's an amazing summertime fragrance. And then let's go ahead over here to do the next one. This is Veneno Scarlet. And this one is has some different fruits in here, some strawberries. So it's very fruity, sweet, and there's creamy caramel in here, like a double dose of creamy caramel. And there's also a little bit of leather in there, but it's not harsh or sharp. It's very smooth, and it's just a sexy, sweet caramel perfume. So let's start in the back here. This one is Lacti Divina. This one, I'll tell you which ones are supposed to be dupes if I can remember. This one is the dupe for Bianco, or Blanche Bette. And this one is a very milky, creamy white floral. It's almost like a cold, milky, creamy white floral. Very sweet. Definitely not everyone's taste because it's so unbelievably milky, but I really love it. Out. I might have to move some of these down here. Okay. We've got Marshmallow Blush, and this is a dupe for Yumbushi Marshmallow. It's got a fresh strawberry and some powdery sweet marshmallow. In the dry down, it becomes really creamy and like a marshmallow strawberry milkshake. And this one is Choco Musk Marshmallow. This one is very similar to Yumbushi Marshmallow, but it has an added note of cacao powder. So it's got this like sweetened cocoa powder in there. Very nice strawberry perfume. We have Yara Candy. This one is a sour, sweet, fizzy, gummy strawberry candy with some warm amber and some creamy gardenia, some beautiful vanilla. This is flirty, fun, playful. We've got Yara Elixir. This one is more of a thick, creamy, sweet, like a baked strawberry cake. And there's a lot of jasmine in here. So the jasmine makes this a little bit more elevated, a little bit more sexy and grown up. Ivory Musk. This one is the dupe for Musk Therapy. And this one is a very creamy, sweet, thick, very, very thick, musky perfume. It's very comforting. It almost smells like a musky cloud, like a thick cloud that you're like floating on. And it's sweet, a little fruity. If you're into musky perfumes, this is so nice, and it's very strong and very long lasting. This is Frisson White, and this is the dupe for vanilla powder, or is it called vanilla powder or coconut powder? I can't remember. I have smelled that one. I do have a sample of it, and they smell identical to me. This is a very dry, sweet, powdery, musky coconut. Really beautifully done. It smells very, niche and different. This one is Nebris Elixir. And this is a creamy, sweet, like milky vanilla. There's really nothing more to it, but it's so comforting, and it's a great bedtime scent, or it's also great for layering. Coral. This is my second bottle. That's why it doesn't look like it's been used very much. This is such a aquatic, fresh, sweet watermelon mixed with a little bit of salty ocean air and a creamy coconut and vanilla, and it's just very, very summertime beach vibes. Noble Blush. I love the look of this bottle. It looks so expensive. And it's very, very heavy. This is so feminine and pretty. And just such a beautifully done, just like, think of Molly Ringwald in Pretty in Pink, that movie, Pretty in Pink. That's how she would smell. Like, this perfume is how she would smell. It's just pretty in pink, very creamy, sweet, rosy, vanilla, just pretty. And she's one of my favorites. Glowing Night. This one I am so excited to use this summer. It is very tropical, sweet, bright citrus, sunshine, creamy vanilla, and it's got some frangipani in there that I love that note. making this extra sweet and tropical and creamy. Really love this perfume. Then Kate Alferson, not to be confused with the Ferson White I just talked about. This one is a creamy, sweet, milky coconut and pineapple tropical summertime perfume. It's actually my #1 favorite summertime perfume. I have gone through several bottles of this, and it does also have a magnetic top, and this is only like $17. I love this perfume so much. And then we've got Coconut Leche. This one is a very edible, creamy, sweet coconut dessert. Like just absolutely delicious coconut, thick coconut dessert type of perfume. Really love this. Like just, oh, it's so delicious. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the next set of shelves here. Start in the back. This one is The Kingdom. This one is a men's cologne, but I really love it. It is a very sweet, aromatic vanilla, like a minty sweet vanilla. And we've got White as Tuberose. This is duping some sort of Girl On perfume, but I'm not sure which one. This one is kind of like the Velvet Vanilla. It's a very heavy white floral, but it's so creamy and sweet. It comes off as bubble gum. Then we have Oud and Lychee. This one is a nice, inexpensive gem, hidden gem. It is very expensive smelling, very niche smelling. It's got a thick, dark oud mixed with a very fruity, fresh, sweet lychee. And we've got Kahar Confection. This is my second bottle of this. It is a very sweet, delicious, baked candied pear dessert mixed with a very thick, creamy marshmallow. Very, very gourmand, very delicious, edible dessert smelling. Falling in Love. This is very sweet, fluffy, musky, very romantic smelling, very comforting, like being on a cloud. This is supposed to be duping Killian's Rolling in Love, and this doesn't have any marshmallows in the notes, but it's so fluffy and sweet, it comes off like a marshmallow perfume. Then we've got Narcisa Rose Musk. This is duping the Narciso Rodriguez Rose Musk Noir. This one is, it does have some rose in there, but it's mainly this musky, sweet, purple plum with some florals and some creamy vanilla, and it's just very musky and very intoxicating smelling. I have gone through several bottles of this. Love it. Then we have Eau de Soleil. This one is the dupe for Gorgeous Orchid, and it's a very airy vanilla, very sweet, airy vanilla with just a hint of banana. And then we've got Watermelon Batik. This one is a very fresh, aquatic, sweet watermelon candy. Just perfect for summertime. Just fruity, fresh, light. Then we have Tropical Kiss. This one is, as the name suggests, very tropical. It's got a juicy mango, it's got some coconut, and it's got a little bit of chamomile in there, giving it this little bit of herbal quality to it. It smells very expensive and unique and niche smelling. Pose as Rose. This one is a powdery, sweet, ultra feminine rose perfume. It's got some beautiful, fruity, sweet raspberry in there. Perfect for springtime. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be duping, but I know it's a Guerlain perfume of some kind. I think it might be Rose Cherie is what that's duping. Then we've got Victoria Flower Rosa Lilium. This one is the dupe for Tiger Lily by Victor and Roth. And this smells identical. I used to have a full bottle of Tiger Lily, but it's so expensive, and this one is so inexpensive. So it just made sense for me to pick this one up. It's a very tropical, sweet, coconut, floral. It's got some mango in there, and it smells like an expensive tanning lotion. Some rich person on a yacht is rubbing this scented tanning lotion on their body, and that's like the vibe I get from this. This one is Anna Scarlet, and this is duping, I think it's called Fetish Le Rosé. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but everyone calls it the Weapon. This is very juicy, sweet cherry perfume, very warm, spicy, very smoky, sweet caramel, and I almost get, I get a little bit of an ashtray smokiness to this, but it just makes this very, like, ultra sexy, like in like a raunchy, dirty, naughty, sexy kind of perfume way. Okay, so this shelf here, I like the way I have it displayed here on this little tray. These are some of my like fresh, clean perfumes that I have. Let's start in the back. This one is Anise, Energy of the Sea. And this one is musky, salty ocean air, a little woody, almost herbal, but not quite herbal. I want to say. It just, it basically, it smells like standing on a cliffside overlooking the ocean, but not like a tropical ocean, more like a cold northern ocean. That's the vibe this gives off. That salty, cold ocean air blowing through your hair. And I really like this one a lot. Aqua de Joura. This one is a very minty, fresh, aromatic perfume. And it's got a little sweetness in here to kind of balance everything out. So it's not so like just aromatic, fresh and clean. Like it has some sweetness to it. A little bit of citrus in there. Really nice and fresh and clean. Perfect for like going to the gym. This one is Indomitable. And some people really don't like the bottle at all, but I love it because it looks very, very like 70s. This one is a very fresh, sweet citrus perfume. It's very happy, mood boosting, uplifting. It's very clementine dominant. And then we've got Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Intense. This one is the women's version. And this is just super ultra clean and citrus and fresh smelling, really nice. And then I also have the men's version of the Light Blue Intense. And this one is the same sort of thing, very fresh, clean, citrus. It's got some salty ocean air, just so very clean and fresh. Green Lover. This one is a very sweet, like ultra sweet vanilla mixed with a mint. And so it's aromatic and fresh, but it's super sweet at the same time. Like, oh, it's so good. And this is another one that is technically a men's cologne, but I think this is completely unisex. Really love it. And I love the look of the bottle as well. Dylan Turquoise. This is one I bought specifically because one of my friends was wearing it and it smelled so amazing. I couldn't get it out of my mind. And I was like, I need a bottle of this. It's so unbelievably clean, citrus and cedar, but done in such a rich way. Like it smells expensive, clean citrus cedar. Very nicely done. Perfect for summertime. This one is Captcha 36. And this is a very clean, soapy perfume, but not like a dense soapiness. This is more like, think of more airiness, like bubbles coming from the soap. Very clean, airy, bubbly, soapy, very sweet, a little citrus, and it almost comes off a little bubblegummy. Kind of like Love-O-Matic, or one of those. Like it's like fresh, clean laundry scent, but also like so sweet that it almost is bubblegum. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. But this is a really nice one. And then the Black 92. This one is a really nice, aromatic, it's got like this, like a eucalyptus, like, what's the, like vapor rub, you know, like a Vicks vapor rub type of smell. It's got a Vicks vapor rub type of smell in here. But as it dries down, it becomes a little sweeter, and you get a little bit of that fig, and there's some bay leaf in here, and this is very interesting, very unique, but also very fresh and clean smelling. Okay, now I got this shelf over here. Start in the back. This is the original Nebris, and this is fruity, sweet. There's lots of cacao in here, giving it this like cocoa powder, chocolatey type of feel, but there's also something aromatic in here, almost giving it this like minty chocolate vibe, but really comforting and perfect for fall and winter. And then we've got Kamra Kawa. This smells like fall time in a bottle. Very warm, spicy, sweet. It smells like a spiced fruit cake, and then you've got a little bit of you're serving it with some creamy, sweet vanilla coffee. Very comforting. Then I've got Eternal Coffee. Not a lot of people like this perfume, but I really like it. It's not what I would gravitate towards on a regular basis, but every now and then, on a really, really cold day, it's a very creamy, sweet caramel macchiato, and it lasts forever on your skin and your clothes. Sensual Vanilla. This one is duping Vanilla Sex by Tom Ford. This is a very sweet, powdery, almond vanilla. This one is Banana Bliss. I put this in a different bottle than what it regularly comes in. This was an extra bottle in a different lid I had. It's by Paris Corner, and I just didn't like the original lid, but or the original bottle, so that's why I put it in here. This one is a creamy, sweet banana cream pie mixed with like a coconut cream pie, with like a hint of like bananas Foster. Like so yummy and delicious. Then we have Liam. This one is very fresh. Lots of sandalwood in here. If you like sandalwood, the sandalwood in here is done amazingly. There's some sweet vanilla, a little bit of fig. It's very hard to describe, but a lot of people have said it smells like a cloudy day, and that is so accurate to how this smells. It's very hard to describe other than that, but it's just a beautifully done woody perfume, and I think it definitely smells great on men or women. Then we have Adorn. And I love these bottles because they look just really, you know, like very sleek, classic looking. And I love that they have the notes here on the back. But this one is a warm, spicy perfume. It's very woody, earthy, mossy. It's got some sweet vanilla in there as well. This is very thick smelling, and very much like a unisex perfume. This one is Rificot, and this is duping Baby Cat. And again, I love the bottles of this and how they have the notes here on the back. This one is very warm, spicy, resinous, aromatic vanilla perfume. It's more of like a sexy, dark vanilla perfume versus like your typical vanilla. Again, very, very unisex smelling. And these two are like in a collection together. And like I said, this one's duping the Baby Cat. This one, Adorn, is duping Tuxedo. And if I had to choose between them, I think I actually like Adorn better. So now we have Proud Mary. And this is from a new house, Macedon Perfumes. She does amazing work here on YouTube. I love her channel. So this perfume, not only does it have a beautiful bottle, but the scent is stunning. It's sweet, fruity, vanilla, a little warm, spicy, and earthy. It's got this fruitiness in there, and there's this playful jasmine floating around that's just beautifully done. Intoxicating perfume, but also very cozy and has like a comforting feel. And we've got Choco Musk. This one is just a sweet, powdery cocoa powder is what I get from this. A little warm, spicy, sweet cocoa powder. Velvet Rouge. I'm not sure what this is duping, but it smells absolutely divine. This is a rose and patchouli fragrance, and the patchouli is so earthy and rich, and it almost makes this perfume come off like a jam, like a sweet rose jam. And there's also some tea in here, giving it this little bit of elevated aromatic quality that comes off so unbelievably like expensive, rich, luxe smelling. Really love this perfume. And this is another one of my favorites. I hate the bottle, but I love the scent of the smell. This is what I would consider a very winter white floral. It is a creamy, ultra sweet, ultra thick white floral that can cut through the cold. It just smells absolutely amazing. Like, just blew me away. Okay, so now we are on the bottom shelves. These are my celebrity perfumes I have here. Let's start off in the back. This one is Pure Honey, and this is by Kim Kardashian. I love the little bee on here. This is a very sweet honey perfume, but it's also like it's fresh, and I feel like you could definitely wear it during the summertime. This one is Forever Elizabeth, and I love the iridescent rainbow effect This one is a floral, fresh, clean scent, but it's got this ethereal quality to it that is just beautiful. Perfect for springtime. Then we have Still by J.Lo. This one is, again, very fresh, clean. It's got some tea in there. And there's really no sweetness to this at all. So it kind of smells like a unsweetened, like zero sugar iced tea. Very refreshing. And it's got a rice note in here, which is very interesting because it kind of like thickens up this scent and gives it this touch of savoriness in the base that is really interesting. But just very fresh, clean, perfect for like every day around the house type of vibes. Then we got Rihanna Rogue. This one is discontinued, so I don't use it very much. This is a very like dark, juicy plum, buttery suede. It's sexy, sweet, like date night type of scent. And then we've got Jessica Simpson Fancy. This one is one of my favorite caramel perfumes. It's just a creamy, sweet caramel, ultra thick, with some amber vanilla in the base, some fresh pear in there as well, and some creamy white florals. This one is Believe by Britney Spears. And I love the juice in here. This one is a very juicy, fresh, almost aquatically juicy, fresh, fruity, and patchouli. So it's a fruit chuli. Perfect for summertime. This is J.Lo Glow. And this one is very fresh, clean. It's got a sparkling, bright citrus, some white florals. There's a little sweetness in here. This one's called Gardenia by Elizabeth Taylor. And this smells basically like what you would think it smells like. It's a creamy, sweet, fresh gardenia. It's got like just a pinch of like a greenness in there, just adding to like the overall freshness. Almost like it's gardenias like out in an actual garden outside. Then we've got NYC by Sarah Jessica Parker. I love how these bottles, you have to like twist the lid and the bottles can come out. like this. Oh, didn't mean to spray it, but it smells good. This one is very fruity, sweet. It's very creamy, a little boozy. It's like perfect for like spring and summertime. Really nice. And then NYC Crush. This is done in more of like a faux leather. And this one is a coconut perfume. It's a very sweet coconut, summertime vibes. I haven't worn it much because I bought it at the end of summer. So I need to get a little bit more familiar with it this coming summer. Oh, it is a sweet coconut. Oh, I love this. I'm very excited to start wearing this for summertime. And this perfume here is called Luxe Rush by Paris Corner. And it's made to look like a dress. Like a nighttime dress, evening gown. This one is a very creamy, sweet, floral, and a dominant sandalwood. Lots and lots of creamy, sweet sandalwood in here. Beautifully done. If you like woody perfumes. So now, I was going to go over my my body mist collection, but this video is going to be so long, so I don't think I'm going to go over those this time. But I have my body mist here on this this spinning like Lazy Susan thing. I will say my favorite is the Bubblegum Pop, Marshmallow Cloud. Let's see, what's another one of my favorites? And Birthday Cake. Sounds good. And then Whipped Coconut Milkshake. Oh gosh. And then I love this one too. The Forever Sweet. Oh, it's like powdered sugar. Like, oh. So over here on the shelf, I have some miscellaneous perfumes that I don't have spaces for anywhere else. Or they don't match like the theme of the shelf. And then also I have a lot of more vintage perfumes on the shelf as well. Like, for instance, I have the original Treasure. This one is got a lot of apricot, peach, fruity, a lot of sandalwood as well. Very creamy, really nicely done, but it does have a little bit of a, it's got more a vintagey smell to it, which is not bad at all. It's just something I don't gravitate towards a lot, but it, sometimes I'm in the mood for it. It's such a classic, so I want to keep it. And then Love's Baby Soft is another classic. Just powdery, fresh, clean, like actual baby powder. And then another vintage classic. We've got Beautiful by Estee Lauder. And this is just a very beautiful, ultra feminine, sweet floral perfume, like a floral balm. It reminds me of like a wedding. And then I've got Charlie Blue here. This is a great sandalwood perfume, and I would love to collect some of the other Charlies. I've got one other one up here. Charlie White Musk. This one is discontinued, so it's harder to find. It's, as the name suggests, it's a very clean, light, white musk scent. I feel like the Charlie Blue so far is my favorite because I'm a big fan of sandalwood. But like I said, I want to collect a lot of the other Charlie perfumes, like the Charlie Gold and the Charlie Red and the Charlie Silver. But for now, I just have two. Oh, knocking them all down here. Okay. This one is Holston, and this is another, vintage classic. I love this one. It's, woody, aromatic. It's a little sweet, floral, ambery. It's got some greenness to it and some mossiness, like a thick, sweet mossiness to it. Just really nice perfume. Another vintage, we've got Sand and Sable. And this one is a very sweet, creamy white floral. Again, it gives me like wedding vibes. Of course, I can't have a vintage collection without the original Obsession by Calvin Klein. And this one is very warm, spicy, ambery, a little aromatic. It's very animalistic and has a sexiness to it. We've got Lady A. This one was gifted to me by a friend, and this is so nice and very vintage smelling in the best way. It's very ambery, and it's also got these aldehydes in there, so there's this sparkly brightness to this that I just absolutely love. We've got Aromatics Elixir. This one's been around for a long time as well. This is, it's so hard to describe because there's so many notes to it. It is, it's warm, spicy, it's aromatic, it's herbal. It has a deep, rich sweetness to it. Earthy, mossy, woody, you name it, it's in here. It's even floral. But this one is one of my favorites. And then, let's see, is there another? I think those are my only vintage ones there. So now let's go with Hot Cakes. This one is basically just buttery, fluffy, warm pancakes drowning in maple syrup. And I absolutely love it. And again, they have the magnetic lids. This one is Ylang 62. This one is the dupe for Ylang something or other. I can't remember the name of it. This one has a lot of ylang ylang in there, and there's also a lot of earthy, mossy patchouli, and there's also a sweet, creamy gardenia in there. So it's kind of earthy, but also sweet and creamy at the same time, and I really love it. It's also a little woody, really nice perfume if you like patchouli perfumes. Jet Setter. This one is a summertime scent, and it's like being transported to a whole other world. It is creamy sweet coconut. It's tropical, fruity. It just smells like summertime in a bottle. Plume Blanche 1901. This one is, this is by Lalique, and this to me smells like a sweet, like candied almond, like honey roasted almonds, powdery, sweet, vanillic, a little warm, spicy, and it definitely reminds me of like fall time, going to a family's house or a loved one's house during the holidays. And I love the this like Art Deco look to the bottle. Juliet Has a Gun, Vanilla Vibes. This one is a musky, salty, sweet vanilla perfume. It's like salted ocean water meets like a creamy vanilla and like musky skin. It's just really great, very beach vibes. This one is Mont Blanc Signature Absolute, and this is a very like summertime perfume. It's got that frangipani in there that gives it this creamy tropical feel, and it's sweet, a little fruity, just very tropical summertime vibes. And I love the look of the Mont Blanc bottles. Then we've got Bob Mackie. This one is a newer one to my collection. I bought it mainly for the tuberose, and it does have a nice, sweet, creamy tuberose in here. Love it. But there's also a lot of pineapple in here. I was not expecting for this to smell so tropical, but very tropical smelling, and I think it's going to be perfect for summertime. This one is La La Woo, and this is a very sweet, creamy almond dessert. Very like realistic, gourmand, delicious almond dessert, like a nutty, thick dessert. So nice. Has a comforting feel, perfect for fall and winter. I have my Britney Spears perfumes up on this wall. This one is Hidden Fantasy, and that is like a citrusy, warm, spicy, holiday type of scent. And then we've got Naked Fantasy. This one is very creamy, sweet, like apricot type of vibes. There's like this fun applejack note in the opening that I love. And then this is Intimate Fantasy, but there's nothing intimate about it. It is very bold, strong. It's got an animalistic muskiness in here. It's very creamy, sweet vanilla. Then we've got Midnight Fantasy that has some plums and some cherries, a little bit of woodiness and floral, vanilla. And we've got Candied Fantasy. That one has some bubble gum and some strawberry candies and some cupcake. And this one is, I keep on wanting to call it, is it festive or festival? I think it's Festive Fantasy. This one, I love the way the bottle has all the different colors there. This one is similar to Midnight Fantasy because it has cherries and plum and different things, but this is more the fresh daytime version, and that's more the nighttime date night version. And then we've got Fantasy Intense. This one has a sweet cupcake, but this is more mature, more sophisticated, sexy, mature grown woman type of scent. It's got a lot of jasmine in there and some earthy patchouli and some woodiness. And then this one is Blissful Fantasy. And this one kind of reminds me of J'adore, the original. It's very clean, soapy, floral, a little fruity. And then we've got the original Fantasy, and that's a sweet cupcake, some white chocolate. And then I've got Curious here. This is one of my very favorite white floral perfumes. I've actually got several backup bottles of this that are around here somewhere, but they're not going to be in this video. I think I've just got one other one for this video, but I've got several backup bottles of this. I love it so much. This one is very fresh, aquatic, sweet, juicy pear, creamy, sweet white florals, and it almost comes off like candied, like a candied sweet white floral. But it's so fresh and aquatic. It's perfect for like spring and summer. Speaking of my backup bottles, these are some of my backup bottles that I have. I have a backup bottle of Candied Fantasy. This is one of my favorite fantasies, so I definitely want to make sure I always have a backup bottle on hand. And then I have a backup bottle of Curious. And I've got a backup bottle of Bora Bora. And this is my backup bottle of Kate Alfredson. This is another, I'm waiting for this to age some. This is a newer bottle. I know that it's like almost empty, but it's a newer bottle of Clinique, the Aromatics Elixir. And I love it when it's been aged a couple years. So I'm like sitting and like, I'm gonna let this one age a little bit and the juice get a little darker. And then I also have a backup bottle of the Narisa Rose Musk. I also have the Bear collection from Victoria's Secret. We got the original Bear, which is a beautiful sandalwood perfume. A little citrusy, it's got some violet in there. Really nice, soft, intimate fragrance. And then this is Bear Rose. This one has a really nice, soft, light, rosy, sweet. There's fresh, aquatic pear. Really good for springtime. And this one is Bear Magnolia. This one is creamy, musky, floral, some sweet vanilla. And then Bear Suede Vanilla. This one is a woody, sweet, creamy vanilla with a hint of suede. It's just very smooth. It's comforting. Lovely perfume. One of Victoria's Secret's best. These perfumes here are the ones I like to keep on my nightstand. We've got Utopia. This one is a very soft, powdery, sweet vanilla, jasmine. Like just perfect for bedtime. And then we've got Cosmic by Kylie Jenner. This one is very musky, Your Skin But Better. It's got some blood orange and some jasmine in there. It's very musky, sweet scent. Nearly Nude. This one is, it's got some oat milk and it's soapy and bubbly, and it's basically like taking a very luxurious oat milk bath at a extremely expensive spa somewhere. And then we've got another one from Sniff. This one has the magnetic lid as well. This one is called Gentle Reminder, and it is a milky, sweet, it's just a lavender milk tea, comforting, it's calming. Amber Vanilla, another Seven Virtues perfume. This one is another one that's like a musky, Your Skin But Better, with obviously some amber and vanilla in there, a little floral. And then there's Embrace, French Lavender and Tuberose. This one is a creamy, sweet tuberose mixed with some aromatic lavender and some vanilla. And there's also some cocoa, like cacao powder in there. Just ultra comforting and snuggly. This one is Centra by Memo Paris, and I love the bottle of this. It's like frosted, but then like this is so pretty, this look here. This one is also a very comforting, cozy scent. It smells like a hug in a bottle. It's like warm, milky, sweet, citrusy, vanilla, some marshmallows. And then we've got Million Secrets. This one is a really nice, very, very beast mode, lavender vanilla perfume. Sweet lavender vanilla, a little bit of jasmine, and I like to spray a little bit of this out on my pillow or on my wrists, and it fills the whole room, just those couple sprays. And it's just so calming and relaxing. And then also musky aldehydes. This bottle, I've gone through this so fast because I love it. This one is very fresh and clean laundry, and it smells expensive. It smells like such a rich, expensive, sweet, musky, clean laundry scent. It's just so addictive. Like I can't stop spraying this out. But it's such a sweet, musky, clean laundry scent that it almost comes off like, again, kind of like that bubble gummy type of vibe. That's really hard to describe unless you've smelt it before. But this one is supposed to be duping the Blanche by Byredo, and I think they did an amazing job. Oh, also, the Dossier bottles, they also have magnetic lids, and I love that. But this is just so ultra clean and feminine and soapy, and I can't say enough good things about this perfume. I've got 3 mix bar perfumes here. We got the vanilla bourbon, and this one is such a nice, sweet, warm, spicy vanilla perfume for such an affordable cost. And it lasts for so long on the skin too. Like you really get your money's worth. And then honey milk, creamy, sweet, honey and milk, just a touch, a little pinch of coffee off in the distance, just kind of making everything smooth and elevated, and it's very comforting. It's got a delicious vanilla in here, and then we've got coconut palm, and this is a dry, salty coconut perfume, very beach vibes. And then over here, I have my Alicia collection. In the back, we've got the Alicia Pista Sundae, and that one is the dupe for, what's it called? The Pistachio Gelato by Kayali. Very creamy, sweet, nutty marshmallow milkshake with lots of pistachio nuts and a little boozy. Then there's the Alicia Marshmallow. That one is duping the Yum Bougie Marshmallow, and it's got a fresh strawberry, sweet, sugary, powdery, fluffy marshmallows. And then we've got the original Alicia Vanilla. This is duping the Vanilla 28, and it's just a warm, spicy, sweet brown sugar vanilla perfume. The Alicia Radiance. This is duping the, I can't think of the name of it. Something to do with roses. Rose Royale or something. Majestic or Majesty or something. Rose Majesty, I think. This one is very sweet, very floral, very fresh and clean. Then we've got Sweet Banana, which is duping the Sweet Banana by Kayali. And that one is a very airy, light, fresh banana perfume with some coconut. And then right here, I've got my Alicia Vanilla Sugar, and that one is a great dupe for the Candy Rock Sugar by Kayali. That one is a very sweet, sugary candy. There's some like baked dessert pear in there as well. Some bubble gum, just a very sugary candy scent. And then we've got the Apple Rouge. This one is very fresh, crisp apple fruity scent. It smells like an apple shampoo. We've got the Lychee Fizz. Oh, by the way, this one, the Apple Rouge, this one, the dupe, what it's duping is the Eden Juicy Apple. And then the Lychee Fizz is duping the Sparkling Lychee, and it's sparkling, citrus, very fruity, and then in the dry down, it becomes creamy and kind of comes off like gummy bears, like fruity gummy bears. And then back in the back here, can't hardly see it, it's the Sugar Patchouli, and this is duping the Vanilla Sugar Royale Patchouli. I know I'm not saying that right, but I can't remember how it's pronounced, but That one is a real earthy, sweet patchouli and oud, a little boozy. I've got 3 perfumes from Valerie's Uncommon Scents. Great place to pick up really cool perfumes, and very, very, very cheap. I think it's like maybe $4 to $7 for stuff. Like it's so affordable. This one's watermelon lemonade, and it literally tastes like fresh, sweet, sugary watermelon lemonade. Perfect for summertime. And then the cannabis and cacao. This one is got a earthy patchouli, thick, but there's a sweet, creamy vanilla and some cacao, like cocoa powder, and some like a touch of warm spiciness, like really delicious and cozy and comforting. And then we've got Island Christmas, and this one is not my favorite. It's very minty, like it's too minty. It is it's tropical fruits meets peppermint, you know, so it's like, you know, so it's like Christmas time, but it's like on the island. That's why they call it Island Christmas. Now I will say that I love the I've got the roller balls here of that perfume. Yeah, see, Island Christmas. The roller ball smells less minty. Like it still has the mint because it's, you know, it needs to be a part of this perfume. That's what kind of makes it the Island Christmas. But it's just less minty and a little bit more tropical fruits. Like I feel like it's balanced out better. So I like the oil better than the perfume version. But the other ones smell identical, like the watermelon strawberry and the cannabis and cacao. They smell just like the perfume spray version. And then I've got another one here, French vanilla pear. This is a creamy, sweet vanilla with a dessert pear. It's so good, and I definitely want to pick up the spray version of it as well. I have so many samples in here. And travel sprays, like lots of travel sprays here. Some mini bottles, little baby bottles, they're cute. And then I've got more travel sprays all in here. So I think we're gonna save that for maybe another video, because I know this video is already over 2 hours long, and I'm actually afraid that my phone storage won't be able to process this video. I even got a brand new perfume in just today as I was filming from Scentbird. It's Irresistible. I haven't smelled this one before, but apparently it's got pear, some nice muskiness, floral, woody, musky. Oh, this can be, I think this is gonna smell so good. But yeah, I think we'll close it here for today. We went through just about everything except for my samples and my travel sprays and my timeout box where I keep some of my perfumes I'm planning on decluttering. But I feel like this is probably long enough that you all can fall asleep to it. I hope by now you are nice and relaxed and maybe asleep. If you have any questions about any of the perfumes that I mentioned, please let me know in the comments section below. I hope you enjoyed this epic perfume video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.